Hello, welcome to another episode of The Princess Talks. Nice to see you here once again. This week's episode is about Coulter. Black people, do not listen to that woman. She's a shit disturber. That's right. Last week on The View, what did she say? Mr. Obama hasn't done anything for the black people. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. I didn't think he was elected by black people. I didn't think he was elected to serve black people. I thought President Obama was elected to serve all people, including black people. I thought President Obama was elected by Americans, which includes black people, Asian people, Latino, or Hispanics, whites, everyone. And Coulter thinks she's clever. She's just trying to sell a book and start trouble. For the unsophisticated black folk who is not too politically savvy, listen carefully. She doesn't give a crap about you. She doesn't care about you. She does not care about black issues. She's just there to make a name for herself and to sell as many books as possible. Here's the deal. For the black people out there who are saying, Mr. Obama hasn't done anything for us. Hello, what's he supposed to do for you? Really, what? Should he throw you some grits? Some fried chicken? Some melon? Food stamps? I think not. Get off your butts and work. Whenever you're able to find a job, go work. Yes, work. Hard work hasn't killed anyone. It won't kill you. Those of you that are capable of working, I say work. Remember, people like Coulter has one mission in mind, and that is to keep poor people down, including black people. There are many blacks who, as I stated before, first thing comes to mind is, Mr. Obama hasn't done anything for us. And guess what? These are the people Coulter is playing to, because you're ignorant. So, if a white woman can see that Mr. Obama isn't doing anything for black people, well, it must be true. Hogwash. Be smart, be savvy. Election is just around the corner. In a couple of weeks, it'll be election. I don't care about her political affiliations. I don't care if she's a Republican. I'm pretty sure she's not a Democrat. I'm pretty sure. But the fact that she's trying to make a name for herself on the backs of ignorant people. When I say ignorant, I'm not trying to be rude, but people who aren't politically savvy or who can see through what she's really about. No, she does not care. She doesn't have your best interest at hand. No. She's just there to make a name for herself and cause trouble. And if you're silly enough or if you're ignorant enough to fall for it, then yeah. Those of us who are of a certain age can't imagine what it was like. And thank God. But keep in mind, it wasn't that long ago that blacks were not allowed through the front doors. They weren't allowed in the theater. They couldn't go to the same school. I don't have to tell you the history, because it's something, if you're black or consider yourself black, you should know. White people should know that too. But this is a white society. This is a white world. If you're black, the odds are against you in many stands. So forget about working harder. I'm just going to say work hard, stay out of trouble, be ambitious. I just have this to say. Years ago, when black people weren't allowed to be on the bus, thank God to Rosa Parks, may she rest in peace. Those of us who've never lived through it can never ever imagine what it must be like. I've had the odd things happen to me in the city of Toronto, like many other black person or other ethnic people, and it makes you angry, to say the least. Most times we ignore it, because if we act on it, we'd be in jail. Yes, we would be, or in a psychiatric hospital. But we choose to ignore it because, after all, you tell yourself, yeah, she's ignorant, he's ignorant. Well, guess what? It's not that simple. There are mean-spirited people out there. However, you can rise above it. No matter how bad the situation seems, there's always some good somewhere. Like I said, President Obama, he's a shining example. And for black people who believe in his policies, for democratic black people, please get out there and vote for him. Remember, he would not have been allowed to use the White House toilet. Maybe the slave quarters, perhaps, but not the regular toilet as the other people. And here he is, He's a president. Please, have more pride in your black selves. Look at Mr. Obama. Look at his wife, his black wife. Yes, my gosh. What a moment to be proud. It breaks my heart because I think more blacks should be out there voting for Mr. Obama. The ones who believe in his policies. Yes, I know Coulter did. She had a point about more rights and freedoms for blacks. It wasn't the Democratic Party gave it to them. Well, she has a point. You know, you can all read you can read your history. I understand why some blacks are Republicans, and it's their right. You know, the Democratic Party wasn't always nice to black people. However, at this point, there's a black president who is coming up for re-election. Please, vote for Mr. Obama. Black people, he doesn't owe you anything, but you owe him something because of what he's accomplished. Many of us, you, will be able to accomplish as much or more than our forefathers and foremothers. So I say, get off your butts and vote, and ignore Ann Coulter because she doesn't care about you. She just cares about herself. And I'd like to say this: shame on you, Ann Coulter. Shame on you. This is when I think free speech isn't always a good thing, because if it wasn't, you wouldn't be out there spewing such garbage. So once again, black folk, rise up, be proud, have more pride in yourselves. One final example: Jewish people, do you see how proud they are? Look at what they've endured. I know it's a different situation. I don't want to get into the middle of this right now. We know it's different. Jewish people can hide their Jewishness by changing their names, yada yada yada. Whereas black, it's always here. Yes, 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 I know. However, be proud of your black race, as in have more pride. Get out of funny business, as in get out of crime. Stop behaving badly. Stop having children when you can't afford to take care of them. Respect the family unit. Yes, do. Start being better citizens, better parents to your children, better friends, better relatives, better family members. Well, you get the picture. So, please, go and vote for Mr. Obama. I beg you. Until next week, this is the Princess saying thank you as usual for watching. Take care. See you next time.